In this video, I will be speaking about my mental health in general, as well as my disability as it pertains to my self-care planner and my general life. Thank you for understanding. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share with your friends. Also, visit the Evolving Seasonally shop for even more tools. Thank you for watching. Hi, I'm Janie from Evolving Seasonally, and today I'm super excited to share my self-care planner with you. And I'm also going to show you how I integrate it with my everyday planner, which is the A5. So I have the best of both worlds here. I have an A5 rings and I also have a half letter. So let's get to it. So with the exception of two items in here, all of this is cloth and paper. One of the items is a dashboard from Rosie Papeterie, and one of the other items is an ARC pouch. I bought the wellness bundle a couple weeks ago and it came with some covers, but I already had this crystal clear cover, so I decided to use that again. It came with this wellness dashboard. The bundle also had a bunch of inserts, so this is one of the dashboards for it. This came from cloth and paper inserts that I bought a couple of months ago, and I'm just using the year at a glance because sometimes I will need to see when I want to plan my self-care days, and in combination with my A5 as well. I love the page pins because they allow you to focus on certain areas in your planner, so that's always fun for me. And all of the, I just received yesterday my tabs because I only had A5 side tabs, but I'm thinking about leaving the tabs without anything on them because I kind of know where everything is. So that's why I'm going to probably just leave it there. It just looks better like that too. Maybe one day I'll figure out how to make these like the today insert here. I'll show you that in a little bit. I love this intentional planning dashboard because it gives me kind of a step-by-step of what intentional planning is. And really it's all about living the life that you want with intention and love toward yourself and others, of course, in your life. And I just really like how they put it in 4 different steps here. Gives you a little idea of how to start. This is just a helpful reminder for myself to kind of keep it real with myself and live with intention. My next item that I want to show you is the wellness log. So you can use this wellness log to log in everything that you do here. So you could use this. Let me show you the example. So the example has these little icon stickers, and the icon stickers look like this. So I have the ARC pouch here. Open it up. And the activity stickers look like that. I hope you can see it correctly with my camera. And they have like running shoes, weights, yoga mats, etc. And I really love these. They're so cool. And here are the hydration ones. And then we have rise early, go outside, hydrate, relax. So those are the ones that came with the bundle as well. Let me show you again the example. So all you gotta do is put your stickers here and then start tracking. Now, if you don't want to track like that, like every week, you could possibly do like just monthly tracking. That's what I plan to do, just because it's just easier for me and I can see the patterns throughout the month. Now, I should do weekly, but realistically, I know I'm not going to be able to do that. After each wellness log, you get one of these graph papers, which is cool to create your own graphs and things like that. I also added the today insert. It's a plastic dashboard situation where you can tack on whatever you like. I love to tack on sticky notes and page pins and kind of keep with the theme and a color. I also love these pins. Now, I have a couple here. I think this is sugar, I'm not sure, but half sugar highlighter, and it's purple-ish, and this is also purple. This is in the color Wisteria, and this is from Zigzag. Now, I got these 3, I got these in the planner, the Pinspiration Planner stationery box from Cloth and Paper. I get it monthly, and I just absolutely love, this is more like a fuchsia, and I'll test them out later, but this is kind of like a purple. This is just a regular gel pen. I think it's a 0.5, and then this is just dots. So these are probably the tools I'm going to use to help me with my planner each week. So let's look at the inserts themselves. They're daily, and I'm not sure how many months are in here, but let me tell you something. This is a lot, and it's undated because sometimes, let's not sit here and lie, life happens, and sometimes we just don't have, you know, the time or the energy, or something happens that we can jump into this every single day. However, I'm going to strive to do it every day. I have a lot of things that I want to work on, and I'm going to discuss some of them here right now. So one of the reasons why I chose this insert is because I really liked that everything was in one sheet. Everything that I really needed for myself, for my self-care, is all in one sheet. And I was just super excited about it because it's efficient. And what I plan to do is plan weekly a couple of sections, and obviously some other sections I have to go back and fill in like daily or weekly to catch up. But I wanted to show you a couple of things that I'm going to pre-plan in advance. So I'm going to pre-plan the nutrition part, affirmations, activity, and then the goal usually is going to be the same for me for the week. If I change anything, I'm probably going to, some days it's going to be a different goal, right? But maybe I'll try to use like a pencil or something, or sticky note, place it up top if it changes. So the other things that won't change, like I can't pre-plan rather, is like the check-in for sleep, the moods, and the water intake and steps. So those things, obviously these I can't pre-plan, but everything else I can pre-plan. So I started on a program called Noom, and so I want to make sure that I meal plan a little bit better, and that way I can, just track how I'm doing within the app, but also in my planner. So I really want to make sure that I'm getting enough sleep, etc., and hopefully I can see the patterns. And with also what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually incorporate a notebook. It's more like a planner, but I want to use it as a tracking to like situations that are going on in my life, etc. Kind of like a diary, but not really a diary. But I just want to make sure that I am tracking my triggers, as well as, because I have a mental illness, and I also eat out of like stress. So I want to make sure that I'm able to kind of pinpoint the patterns, and then create the graphs, and use the wellness log to kind of see where those patterns are, what can I change, etc. My purpose with this self-care planner is to focus on my mental health, my wellness, etc. It's no secret that I'm trying to lose weight and trying to get healthier, and I really, really feel like this is going to help me a lot, because it holds me accountable to try my best to do this every single day. Now, are there going to be days that I don't? Yes, but that's where my mindset exercises come in, where I have to let it go. I have to try again the next day, because for me, it's one of those things that I need to practice. Like, it's okay, but next time let's get going, And for me, I have depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. So for me, it's like I need to make sure that I am living not a toxic positive life. I want to live a realistic positive life, if that makes sense. I want to hold myself accountable for not taking care of myself, because that's been happening, and I realize that. So for me, is this planner and my gratitude planner, it's going to be something that I really lean on this new planner year. I'm just going to call it new planner year. But it's just important to me to set up something that supports me. So what I really like about this planner as well is that there's honestly a lot of inserts in here. And I hope they keep selling these, because if they don't, I'm going to cry. But I might have to make a copy of one if they stop selling them. But I think they're going to keep selling them. But this really helps me a lot with everything that I want to do with my life. One of the new things that I have in here is from Rosie Papeterie, and it's Flowers Need More Time to Bloom, and it's a little dashboard. I really like this because I resonate with that. I just need time to bloom with my goals and my aspirations and my health goals, and especially. And I am learning to really be aware of how my triggers result in me maybe overeating, or maybe my fears and doubts stopping me from doing my goals, etc. So I'm really getting better at doing that, and just kind of like, okay, forgive yourself, let's move on. And if I have a negative thought, okay, I have it. Why am I having it? Okay, let's try again next time. So that's really where I'm at with my mental health. I'm really trying to really focus on the goodness that I have in my life, and acknowledge and take responsibility for the other things that are happening, that obviously that I am in control of it. If I'm not in control of anything, then okay, that's different, right? But I'm really trying to improve. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But I hope this resonates with some of you, and I'm just sharing my authentic truth. This is who I am, and this is it. The next thing I want to share is my routine. Now, this will change by season, and right now I have just one in here. This is going to be my current routine that I'm going to have. I'm going to start writing everything this weekend, and then next month I'll share how everything went and kind of give you updates on a monthly basis if I can. And also if it's changed, because sometimes it won't change some months, but I know that next month I will definitely be sharing how this actually turned out with the pen in it. For my routines, I'm going to have a morning, afternoon, evening routine. And I have read the book from Routine and Things, Ashley Brown. She has this program, and it's wonderful if you ever feel like you need to work more on your routines. She's the one I would recommend, Routine and Things. I'll leave a link to her Instagram and all that in the description box. She is really awesome about helping you see routines in a different way. I'm going to have to do a hybrid of her routine plan, because some of it just doesn't work with how I think, and some of it does. And so it's like, it's really a Frankenplan of the Frankenplan, just we're Frankenplanning everything. And I'm just really excited about this, because it really gives me an idea of, okay, this is what I'm currently doing and what is not working. So for this, I'm just going to highlight, like with one of my pens, highlight like, okay, in the morning, on Tuesdays, I, go outside. That could be a part of my routine. And then just kind of set like things like that. And so not everything will be every day. It's just, I'm not using this as a tracker. I'm using this as when will it happen. So that's how I use this insert. Next insert is the skincare routine. And I love this because I like to see what product is working, what is not working. And when y'all, if you know the actress Salma Hayek, she says that she doesn't wash her face in the morning because she does her skincare at night, and then she doesn't wash it in the morning because apparently like all the goodness of the benefits from the skincare goes away when you wash it. I don't know. But for me, I'll wash my face in the shower, and I know you're not supposed to do that. I understand. But I take off my makeup with a balm, a cleansing balm, and then I do a scrub in the shower. But in the morning, and sometimes I struggle. Like I'm on the struggle bus in the morning. So that's something that I'm really working with my routine. And then my skincare, because sometimes I just skip like toner and all that, and I just put on sunscreen and moisturizer and put on makeup really fast and go. That's something that I'm struggling with. So I'm really trying to make sure that my skin is aging, and I have to take care of it. So that's something that I keep telling myself, like, take care of yourself, love yourself. Physical self-care is just as important as emotional self-care. It's easier to see the physical self-care. Sometimes the emotional self-care comes in, later, or it's here, but it's just not shown as much, especially social media. So I am growing emotionally, like more awareness and things like that. But physical self-care is so important, especially like for me. I had a student, let me tell you a quick story real quick. She said, I have to put on my makeup every day because it makes me feel good. And that made me really think, dang, you're right. Because I used to be that way. I used to put on my makeup every day, get myself to the nines, and everything. And now it's just like, why am I allowing things that make me happy just slip away? And that's something that I'm really focusing on and moving forward to. And I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready for this big change, this transformation. It's happening. I'll tell you right now, it's going to happen. So my next section is just for notes and lists and things like that. So these, I don't remember if these are on the website, but I don't remember. I have them. I don't know if they came in a sub box, because I'm also a subscriber of the sub box, but these are really cool. I really just like this for lists and things like that. So for my mindful living insert bundle, I created this a couple months ago, and it's on sale now on evolvingseasonally.com. And there's half letter, A5, and also workbook sizes. And I printed out the whole thing just because I wanted to see what would flow better for me. And I really, really enjoy the yearly focus here. It's mindful focus, but it's for a year. And I need to redo this. I have another one where it's in A5, but I really wanted to have everything in one place for all my self-care needs and reflections. So this one's pretty cool. I'm going to add these in here, and then I'll show you this in June when I record then. Also, the Mindful Mind insert, I'm going to do monthly because I just work well like that. Once a month, sitting down, evaluating things and doing all that. That makes me happy with this one. For May, I'm going to fill this out, kind of what I want to do each, for my self-care activities this month. This is not limited to, nor do I have to do all this. This is just a suggestion, a list. Self-care reminders, intentions for myself for this month, on my mind, things that are on my mind, celebrations that I know are coming up, or I can fill this out later at the end of the month as well. I also have the week version of this as well, and another month without the self-care activities. So some months, I'm a Gemini. I think it's just in my personality at this point that, sometimes I like a different flow, and that's okay. And that's something that I'm trying to tell myself. It is okay to change every now and again. Okay. So for me, I like how I did this bundle because of the ability to change things out by week or by month. So the next thing that I really like about my bundle is the mindful body. Now this is an area that I really, really need to work on. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that I struggle with my weight. You know that I struggle with body love, body positivity. So that's something that we are going to knock out of the park this time. We're going to work on loving my body more. By we, I say me. And, right here is movement that brings you joy, movements that I'm willing to try, and then the commitment. Now, I will tell you that right now, the only physical activity that I'm enjoying is walking. That's all I really like to do right now. And I like to just walk a little bit and move around and garden and all that stuff. So I really have to be open to doing more, different activities that I'm willing to try in this box. So what I'm thinking for May, it's either going to be more yoga or cycling, but I'm probably going to go to the yoga route more than anything else, just because cycling is almost a chore for me, and I don't like to feel that way. My husband's the only one using the bike now, so it's have fun with that, because right now that is not me, and that's just something to think about, and that's okay. We all have our things that we like and want to do. I may also do weights though, so we'll see. And personally, I do like weights. I think they're cool. They're heavy as heck, but that's the point, right? But I think that one of these self-care activities is going to have to be the yoga, the weights, things like that, because that does help my body. And with this insert, every day, weekly, monthly, this is kind of like your list. I think in the next version that I'm going to do is just going to be the master list. If you follow my newsletter, I'll put the link below in the description box. My newsletter every week, not every week, but every month I send you a calendar with different self-care ideas, self-love ideas, so you could check off throughout the month. So I'm thinking about incorporating some of the ideas that I use for my newsletter inside here for my self-care activities. And it's just really something that I really like. And I like here just picking one. You don't have to do so much, you know, and you can do whatever fits your lifestyle the best. The next insert that I absolutely love is the monthly mindful thanks for my body, personality, talent, strength, and you, which is, you know, yourself. And then the reflection just gives you, I also have this for the week. You also just have, you know, it gives you the time and the grace to be grateful for what you have overcome and what you have to do and how you've grown. And that's why I love these inserts. Lastly, I have the diagonal folder set, and I think it comes with like 4 or 5 of these. And you know, you can put stuff in here, but I've decided to put I have this for extra stuff that I could probably put in there, like quote cards and things like that, compliment cards. But these I like to put my stickers in here in this little arc pouch and just zip it up and call it a day. So this is my planner, my self-care planner, and I'm going to show you how I use my A5 with my self-care planner next. I'll have a full video on this planner later, but for now I'm just going to focus on the schedule part of it. I have these half sticky notes. I don't know if these came in the bundle or if I bought them separate, but I really like these mood trackers because I want to take care of my mood and make sure that I am living like the most positive life realistically that I can. Life will have challenges. I know that. And you know, if you've been following me for a while, I do not practice toxic positivity. I'm very much rooted in the reality, but sometimes my reality gets dark and that's where I do not want to live. So I want to be realistic, kind, calm, and just loving towards myself, forgiving, you know, all that stuff. I know I'm talking a lot about, you know, how I'm handling things and mental health stuff, but I really just want to be realistic with you where I'm at mentally, because this is who I am. I'm not going to change, and you know, I'm not going to change like my core values, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not going to change who I am. I try to be honest with you, and I try to be really realistic with you. And my planner videos will be more personable going forward, because I just feel like I can't not just talk about here's the planner, that's it. I can't do that. I have to tell you how I will use it, why I use it, and be respectful and obviously mindful of others and things like that when I talk about it. So I just want to let y'all know what's kind of coming in the future. And I will also, like I told you with this one, I will also update you once a month if a change happens. I'll definitely be uploading a video about how I'm going to use this one and the setup and everything like that. So stay tuned for that one, probably next week. I made these task cards, and this is for my self-care. Rise early, hydrate, go outside, relax. The same stickers that you saw in this planner. And then I also did it for the scheduling of Evolving Seasonally. These cards, I got them from Amazon. I'm not an affiliate of Amazon, but I am an affiliate of Rosie Pepper 3. So that is something I do want to tell you now. Also, these are really cool. They're ID blank cards. I didn't even know they sold them until I researched. And so that's what I'm using here for these two. This is just to kind of remind, it's nothing serious. It's just to remind myself, you really like to do this. So let's try to do that more. So these inserts, I just got them, I think, a week or two ago. These are from Rosie Pepper 3, and I absolutely love a weekly planner sheet insert. I like that everything is in one spot. I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to open, like look at two sides. It's literally just a sheet, and I can take it out and put it elsewhere. I just love how this looks. Mood tracker that I spoke about earlier, I put one here because that way when I get to here, this is where we're going to combine everything. Okay, y'all ready? This is great. So one of the things that I'm doing in combination with these two planners is tracking health things. So I know that I'm on Noom, so I have to track that I'm doing that every day. I'm also going to track like my meals, so that's then probably Noom plus my meals and self-care activities, my vitamins, and then also doing my daily wellness routine, doing my everyday, making sure I'm checking in with myself and my self-care planner. And I'm thinking to myself, I need to use my office more, but my office doesn't have the greatest lighting. I really like the lighting in our bedroom, so that's why, you won't see me in the office too much, because the lighting in there is not that good. But I love the natural lighting. I really like just how the vibe feels in here. So I'm thinking that for, to set that routine, going into the office twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and when I come back in the evening, and just checking in on myself and making that routine. So this is why it's so important with the routine ones, to set that routine and see how am I, how am I hitting all this? And possibly here too could be checking in on my routine every now and again, because I think it's good to evaluate what's working and what's not. For the wellness log, I'm thinking that I'm going to do this once a month or maybe once a week. Right now, I'm not committing to once a week, but I'll commit to once a month for sure. To just kind of taking that time, maybe put on Community right now. I'm on a Community kick. I've seen Community, I don't even know how many times, but that's my comfort show. So Community, Parks and Rec, What We Do in the Shadows, those are becoming my comfort shows. So I'm like, okay, so while I'm doing that, watching TV, I can start just kind of logging it in and putting the patterns together. What the benefit of doing weekly is that you can obviously cut time and also see the patterns more closely. So maybe now that I'm talking to you, maybe I'll do that instead. I'm just like, I'm not ready for that commitment. So maybe I'll get there. How about that? I'll get there. I'll try maybe once this month in May and see how that goes. But I like these trackers here for the mood. And then also with my gratitude / diary planner that I have, it's kind of like a compact vertical, if you remember how the EC one looks. But it's undated and everything. It's from Rosie Pepper today, and I can't wait to share that with you in another video. I really like how my everyday planner supports my goals in the self-care planner, because this keeps me accountable to go here. And this keeps me accountable to put the stuff in here that I need to do. So for my activities here, I can put my self-care things that I want to do here. It doesn't have to be a major self-care activity. It can be just watching a TV show. It could be just reading something. It could be just spending time with your family. It doesn't have to be like movement. You're not moving all the time. It doesn't have to be going to a concert every day. It doesn't have to be all those things. It can just be very simple kind of things that you do for yourself every day. And even if that means going to sleep early, that is self-care. So for me, definitely Sundays are going to be, for me, it's going to be like go to sleep early, because you have to wake up early on Monday. And so it's something to think about when you do your own self-care planning of how to add that in to your plans. I really like how the priorities are here. I don't know if I'll use it every week, but maybe I will start thinking, okay, what is my main priority? Because I haven't really thought of planning it like that, because I haven't planned like this ever. So I plan with the trackers and things like that, but I haven't planned with the priorities. I don't ever do that, but now this is giving me a challenge and I want to be creative with it. So I'll do that. And I'll definitely keep you up to date with how I use all of this. Now, something that I really want to show you in combination with all this is kind of seeing what works throughout the week with my routines and correcting, adjusting whenever I need to here. Now, depending on the season, it's going to be different. But right now, spring is busy because of school. and we're about to end in May, and then summer is my birthday month. I'm not a partier, but I like to keep it really open just because I really just like to rest for the most part. So my skincare routine is something that I won't really be tracking here, but I'll be tracking more in here just to kind of see, like, okay, I spent a month in this product. Maybe I need to go one more month to see if something's going to work or not going to work. So that's really how I'll use this. I may have to, buy X here, but that's pretty much how I'll use this page. For my monthly, I have here monthlies, and I'm going to redo my monthlies. I have them in another A5, but I want to start doing them in here. My monthlies look like this in my current planner. So here's April, and so for this monthlies, I'm thinking about whatever theme I pick here, just put it up here somewhere. I really love these Rosie Pepper 3 inserts. So again, with the self-care activities, I can do a master list here if I wanted to for the month, and then break it down by, whatever I wanted to do over here in the mindful mind, and then kind of just pick some here, or just put them in here where the activities are. So I have like options, to where I want to put them. I don't have to always put them in the same place, or every place for that matter. So just committing to something, because again, I want to take care of myself, and I want to do this, and I want to be committed to myself. And I am starting to get there where I just like, you know what? I want to be healthy. I want to be, it's not really about like losing weight for me. It's more like I want to feel better in my body. And I think my weight is affecting not only just how I feel overall, but also my walking. And y'all, if you know about my disability, I have cerebral palsy. It's really mild. I've had surgeries to correct it. But I think it's affecting my walking now, and it's like, that's not okay with me. So I have to start doing stuff to help me live a better life overall. And again, it's not about losing weight or feeling whatever. It's about feeling better with my walking and my body. Because sometimes it's just really hard to walk now, because I think it's just the extra weight, to be honest with you. And so for me, it's just like, we got to change. And it's not just my body, it's my mind. And, we're trying. We're going to make it, though. I know we are. We're going to make it together. Let me know in the comments. Well, how are you going to use your self-care planner? What ideas did you like from this that could possibly apply to yours? I want you to know that I don't want you to engage in comparison. I don't want you to say, oh, she has that and I don't. Don't do that. Don't do that. We don't do that here. We celebrate each other's journeys and where we're at. That's what we do here. And I'm here to support you and guide you and, cheer you on. Most importantly, cheer you on. And so just let me know, tag me in your wins. Tag me in, how you're going to do this, that, or the other. I am ready to cheer you on, because I know what it's like to feel like you're kind of lost. And that's how I was for a very, very long time. And now I feel like I have a focus and I'm ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am super excited to share next week my everyday planner setup, and showing you next month how I actually ended up using this planner. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same, to be honest with you, but I am very happy with this. I'm really happy with the changes I'm making in my life, and I am just happy to have you here on my journey with me, to help me, guide me, support me, hopefully. And we are all in this together, and I am here to support you. And thank you so much for your love and support, and I am very, very honored to have you on my journey. So see you next time. Take care. Be safe. Bye.
Don't forget to check out evolvingseasonally.com for even more resources about this video. Thanks for watching.